Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Speed Shop. Today's video, new series of World War II Jeep. This thing's going to be a little bit different than what you can kind of see there in the picture, so I guess I'll kind of show you what I have in plan for this build. It's going to be a little bit different and kind of exciting, so I guess without further ado, there she is. What do you think? So basically what we have is kind of a Ratrod style Jeep. Got the 50 caliber still in it. We're going to slam this thing as low as we can. Rolling on some pretty big tires. They're probably, maybe 37s. Using the Jeep frame, the Jeep body on it, the motor. We're going to run a Dodge Viper motor in this truck, or in this Jeep. Most of the other things, like the accessories, stuff like that, like there's a shovel and an axe that goes on it, a bunch of little handles, some ammo boxes for it. We're all going to use that. I'm going to end up using some 29 Ford parts. I've got a spare frame, so we're going to end up using the back half of the frame here to use the 29 Ford rear end. Same with the front suspension. We're going to use like the 29 Ford. I kind of like that look. I think it's going to look kind of cool with this Ratrod Jeep. We'll keep it military style with the military colors, stuff like that. So I think this is going to be a pretty cool build. So guess we'll kind of take a closer look at what we're planning here. Like I said, we're using a Dodge Viper motor for the power to drive this freaking beast. We'll modify the exhaust, modify a bunch of other things. I'm not quite 100% sure on little roll cage. I know I'm going to cut down the front window, get that thing dropped quite a bit. Kind of excited with the 50 caliber machine gun. That's, I think, going to be awesome. I've kind of sat here the last couple of days and thought about what frame I'm going to use, rather using this frame or end up using this frame. I really like the look and stuff of the Jeep frame. It's going to be a lot easier. First thing we're going to end up doing is kind of cleaning this frame up. All the mounts for the old leaf springs are going to come off. Back half of this frame, I believe it's from about there back, is going to come off. Trans mount we're going to relocate for the motor. Motor mounts are going to come off, and this cross member is going to come off. So I think first thing I'll do is I'll kind of get this frame all cleaned up and looking how it should be for the next step, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, we are back. I have got this frame, looks a little different now. I've got all the mounts that were on the frame cut off, smoothed it all out, everything. The front of it is sticking up a little bit higher because with the tire and axles that I'm using, I needed the clearance, oopsie, for the front axle to, let's see if I can give you a better picture without everything falling apart today, for that axle to sit up front. So I've kind of re-arched it. I got a little bit more re-arching to do on that front of, very front, you know, probably 6 inches in real life of the frame to bend. This is what's going to hold the axle to the body, is the 29 Ford arms. So they'll go from the front of the axle down to the back of the frame. For suspension on the front end, I'm going to be doing an air ride off of those control arms, so probably somewhere maybe right in here. I'll end up doing airbags and stuff, and I'll show you how I do that. I got kind of the back part of the frame. I've got it cut off right exactly where I need it. So this part, once I cut the floor out, and with the axle in there, you can see, let's see if I can grab the axle. Center of the axle is hitting the center of the wheel. So that worked out pretty slick. The rear bumper assembly that's on this, I'm going to end up remounting to this part of the frame. So we'll have to, once I figure that out and figure out how far I'm going to drop or raise this floor up, I'm almost thinking I want to raise it right flat to the top of this pan, so it looks like one continuous pan, end up filling there. I'm going to end up having to put a new tunnel system in this because the motor, it's a pretty tight fit. I've got it, I remounted this to get the motor to sit exactly where I want. Drilled a little hole in the mount. The motor just sits just a little forward of the actual body. I guess the motor sits about, kind of about right there, but in this hole, you know. So that, excuse me there. So that worked out pretty well. I've still got to cut this cross member out, but I'm not going to until I can actually get the front suspension completely mocked up to find out where I can move this bar, rather up close or further back. I've got to move it further forward to clear the motor and stuff, because right now it sits about right there where the mounts go, right in front of it. So I may end up pushing this back a little bit and using this bar for the engine mounts, but haven't quite decided there. But yeah, there's kind of what we're gonna be doing. I just love this 50 caliber. Kind of what style we're gonna be going for with this build and everything. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, this is Dragon Speed Shop, and I'm out.